finished product. And you've taken it out to film festivals and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's been a year of the film festival circuit. We were just in Dallas and won the audience award, and so it's been very exciting. Yeah, thank you. So I think that's kind of, we'll be ending the film festival circuit now. We got into one more festival, the SoCal Film Fest in San Diego. And then I think that'll kind of round it out, and then we'll find a home for it to live on, and then start having like actual serious conversations about the subject matter, since it's some pretty important stuff. We'll go from there. Yeah. What about you? Are you planning on directing anything else besides TV, like in the hiatus, or besides, I should say, Station 19?
In this hiatus, no. Because my family is like, if Dad has a job, we're going on vacation someplace, and so it's a
vacation.
So I've got to plan it like a year and a half out. So like, yeah, but there's a couple of things that we're working on for me directing for other projects. There's other stuff in the mix that's all floating around, and you got to throw the deal. You got 10, 12 things in the the fire. It works out.
I think that's what people don't realize sometimes as actors, is we are our own bosses, essentially. Like, we have agents and managers, but technically they work for us. And so we are our own bosses. So you're kind of always having to, like, you think of your own projects, come up with your own stuff, really self-motivate and be proactive. Yeah. And so, yeah, and it's kind of like have 10 things going at once and hopefully something sticks. And it usually takes 10 years to make anything happen, but it looks like it happened overnight.
100%. 10 years to be an overnight success.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's true now more than it's ever been, because the technology's gotten easier. Look, we're talking on this phone right now, and I have friends who shot really dope looking, short films on their phone, with gimbals. There's so much technology around it. You can shoot a film for very little money and make it look like 10 times as much money as you spend on it, easily 10 times as much money. And there's so many different ways to get, to distribute something. If you get something made, you could get it out there so people can see it. The question is, will they know where to find it?
Yeah, but if you also in being proactive on your social media and stuff, and you yourself can advertise yourself, or brand yourself, it's like, it's a whole system if you really want to. I mean, if people out there really want to, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah, the Danielle Savre School of Independent Filmmaking.
There you go. Shoot it on your iPhone with some lighting equipment from Amazon. Post it on your pages. Get it out there. No, it's a lot of. I'm excited, and we're not talking about me anymore. I'm excited to see your episode tonight. I'm excited for everyone to see your episode tonight. I'm so excited for you as a director, and to see what comes of your directing and acting career, and whatever else you have in the works.
It'll be dope. It'll be good. As soon as I'm waiting to hear about all that stuff. I'm looking to see if anybody's got any questions or anything like that. If folks have any questions for me, for Danielle about Station 19, give a shout. There's a truckload of things here, but I'm trying to scroll through and see. There's a lot of love. It's more hearts than I can count. Popping up.
Question about when we shot, which I think is kind of interesting, because you brought up location, because you scout locations, and scouting locations means we go around and look for like the locations that we're filming at. And you chose Anheuser-Busch, which is the beer company Bud Light. Yeah. I mean, for those that don't know, that's where we shot.
Yeah, when you see the episode, it doesn't look like, when you know it's a beer factory, you'll go, oh, but it looks like a complete nutter. And part of it was, there's only so many places in, the metropolitan Los Angeles area that looks like what we were trying to establish that you can actually get into. So when we were there, we found out like tons and tons of films and shows have shot at Anheuser-Busch.
Really?
Because it has
which ones?
Because it has an industrial look to it. You get there and you can't get around like, oh, they have chemicals here. And they don't have chemicals, they're making beer. I mean, I guess it's technically chemicals, it's like water and hops and but
you're bringing that up because the episode tonight deals with chemicals without giving anything away.
Yes. They are at an industrial place that deals with chemicals. And so, but I'm excited for folks to see it, because I feel like almost every one of the regulars on the show had a great acting moment that was like on the page that I knew, and was excited to finally get to work with that actor on that moment. Everybody had something that was going to pop off, and for most everybody. And so that's so it spreads the love around a little bit, which makes it a lot of fun.
What do you feel like your strong suit is as a director? Like, what did you say is your strongest thing you bring to the table, and the weakest thing, I guess you could say, or the thing you feel you need to work on more?
My weakest thing probably is time management in general. Something I need to work on better in my life in general. I'm always convinced I can pack it all in. We'll make it all work.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not surprised about that, Jason. Where in the world are you again right now?
I'm at the Virginia Film Festival. So if you're in Charlottesville, come hang out. For me, I mean, I don't know if I'm working with the actors and I don't know that I'm a
Say it. Own it, Jason.
No, I'm saying I don't know that I'm a great, I'm trying to make a nuanced point here. I don't know that I'm great in terms of the directing actors, but I think I'm very good at because so often, you know this, as an actor, the director needs you to get here by this line. And it's just a perfunctory, like literally, I don't give a crap how you do it. I don't give a damn. Just I need you here by this line. But I think I'm pretty good at finding a way to translate between really perfunctory stuff that I need as a director or for the visual, and giving a motivation and a real reason why the character is going to get there and have that happen, and connecting those dots a little bit. Which is kind of like, you know, as actors, we have this like gene that tries to make you director proof. Because the director will say what they need, and you got to figure out what it is the director will say what they want, and you figure out what the director really needs. You know what I mean? Like the best example is I had a friend who kept you know, they're in this scene and they're supposed to slap the other actor, and the director keeps going louder, slap. Well, you know, the director keeps saying slap him harder, slap him harder, slap him harder, and eventually the realization was you need a louder sound because you can't make it look harder until you're actually punching the other actor. But if you found where that good sound is, then it sounds really painful and it sounds crazy, and it's like, oh, so don't actually slap your scene partner harder. Find a way to make a better sound so it sounds and feels like you're hitting them harder. That's what the director needs. But they're saying what they want is a harder slap, and you're like, you don't need a harder slap. You need to feel it more. So let me figure out how to give you that.
But that's great. But now you're switching, you know, you're turning the tables, and now you are the director instead of the actor. And so do you feel like you're able to accomplish that, or do you feel like you're doing just like what other directors are doing by saying, no, I need a harder slap?
That's one of the things I think I'm pretty good at is I'll know like that's a BS thing that I need, but I need it. And it's going to feel weird and it's going to feel stupid, but here's the play. Or explaining it in a way that, like, you know, because, you know, sometimes you just, you know, directors will find a way to say it all in actors speak in the way they think they want to talk to actors, and we'll go, so you want it faster.
Yeah, that happens.